Hello, Libra. It's G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this is your love focus for the month of May 2018. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, go to g1insights.org. At the end of the video, it should be a link somewhere on the video that you will be able to click on. I will also post my email at the bottom of the video, so that way you guys can email me as well, okay? Now, Libra, your love reading is interesting to me. It's interesting because I feel like it's just really giving me a lot of information, okay? Same thing with Aquarius and same thing with Gemini. Like, all of you air signs are really in the midst of making some type of decision this season. And not just making a decision, but a lot of these decisions are about your spouse, about your home, about your love life. And for a lot of you, this is just simply about making some type of decision or change on something. So I want to address a few things first. Sorry about that. So the first thing is this. Mercury, okay, which is your sister sign Gemini's ruling planet. Okay, Mercury is normally the planet of communication, and it can sometimes cause confusion, but it represents the way that we feel, our thoughts, and how we verbally express ourselves. So you want to pay attention to your throat chakra this season, okay? Pay attention to the things that you say and the way you put it out into the universe, but you also want to pay attention to details. You want to pay attention to how you are presenting yourself to the rest of the world and to other people, okay? Now, one thing I will point out, though, is that not just about Mercury going to Taurus, but this is just a lot of stubborn energy as well. So it's like, as you begin to make that decision, this is a very firm decision, very stubborn. You won't change your mind. And you, being a sign that is usually indecisive when it comes to making decisions, this is one time where you won't have to second guess, where you just kind of know, this is for me, this is what I want, and I'm not going back. So give yourself a round of applause for that, because normally you are very indecisive. You don't normally know what to do when you're faced with more than one decision. Sometimes you get confused and you're not sure, but thankfully, you are able to breathe a little bit, and you will be able to know what to do. You will be able to be a bit more confident in your decision this season, okay? Now, one thing I will say for sure is that May 15th, give or take a day, okay, we have Uranus going into Taurus, okay? And Taurus is, again, one of those signs that they're very diplomatic, very passionate. They can even sometimes be a bit obsessive, or not really obsessive, possessive is what I wanted to say. They can even sometimes be a bit possessive, but they are very stubborn, okay? So once they put their mind to something, it's very hard to kind of get them to budge or to do anything, okay? But they are extremely very passionate as well. So expect a lot of love and a lot of passion around this time. But I feel like just as quickly as things pick up for you during that week, and not just for you, but for really all of us in general, okay? For everybody. That week is going to be insane. For a lot of you, this is going to be in your home sector, okay? This is going to be anything dealing with your home, your friendships, your family. And I spoke to you a lot about this during your career and life focus about traveling, okay? I do see you going somewhere. And again, even in your love focus, it's talking about the same thing. So I don't know who's relocating. I don't know who's moving. I'm not sure if you guys are maybe just taking a vacation, or maybe you had a plan to take a vacation and now maybe that plan will be canceled. And even if it has been canceled, it's okay. You guys can rebook and redo things over, okay? And I know it sucks, but the thing is, or maybe you guys were trying to take this trip before and maybe it was canceled, and now you are rebooked it and now you will be able to go. So the thing is this, whatever happened in the past, leave it in the past. If you want good things to happen during this love season, you want to make sure that you are focused, okay? So keep your unwavering thoughts and feelings focused on your target, and you will be able to make your mark. You will be able to reach your destination. You will be able to have great love. If you decide that you want to be happy with this person and you want to work things out, you're going to have to change some things, even about yourself. But it takes a lot of self-love to make that happen, okay? Self-respect does make you much more romantically attractive these days. And you must allow your heart and soul to sing with joy if you expect things to happen. However, with that being said, you cannot allow the past, to ruin your future. So whatever happened in your past, leave it in the past. Don't reflect on who hurt who. Don't reflect on the lies or the heartache or the breakup or who cheated on who disrespected who. You don't want to keep having those same old conversations, okay? Every Libra I know is literally doing their thing right now, okay? And maybe even finances haven't really been the thing for you, lately, but I do believe that things will get better for you overall. Now, you may need to just go ahead and take that vacation, because I do see you guys going somewhere. So I don't know. Again, I don't know if this is you guys deciding to move. Maybe you and your spouse been having a lot of conversation about where you would like to live and where you would like to visit, where you would like to go. But I do see you and your spouse doing something this month, okay? The other things, if there has been any type of situation going on in your home in regards to bills or people being sick or people not really taking care of themselves. I don't know if this is you or just other people that you love that's in your home. But a situation is likely to improve either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants, okay? So this could be a spouse, a loved one. Maybe somebody is moving out. Maybe somebody is moving in. Maybe you guys are getting a roommate. I mean, I don't know. I just see some changes in regards to your home, okay? So huge transformation in the home, huge transformation even in your personal life and in your business life, okay? Now, for a lot of you, I do see engagement, okay? So your love life is I just got so tongue twisted. Okay, I do see you guys' love life ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this could be your love life. This could be you guys getting engaged. Maybe you guys are moving, making better commitments, making longer term goals. Maybe you guys are really planning to do something amazing together. But I do see love and elementals here. Your reading reminds me a lot of Cancer. Okay, your reading reminds me a lot of Cancer's energy. So I don't know. I will advise you guys, if you have Cancer in your birth chart anywhere, I would recommend that you review Cancer's video as well, okay? Please check your sun, moon, and rising sign, because it does play a huge part, okay? So if you do have Cancer in your birth chart, then this may make a lot more sense to you, because it's very similar to Cancer's energy, okay? Now, if you guys have, like I said, if you guys have been worried about anything about bills or, things that how you and your spouse are going to make things happen for you in your future, then this is letting you know that everything is working out for you. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrow. So you and your spouse can literally breathe this season. You don't have to worry about fighting over bills, fighting over hurting each other. You don't have to worry about that. But I will say that there's some things that your spouse is also currently working through, and this is really asking you for your support. And the more that you focus on loving yourself, you will be able to give out that greater love to your spouse as well, okay? And you can help them with their self-confidence and helping them to feel better. With the more love that you put out there and the more, gratitude that you put out there, your spouse will feel a lot better, which is going to be good in the home as well. So there may have been some changes that your spouse need to make. And I think by you communicating exactly what you are feeling this month, I think that's going to help your spouse as well, okay? And the reason why I'm saying that, like I said, we have Mercury going into Taurus on the 13th of May. We also had that new moon in Taurus. So this is going to be a lot of sexy, passionate energy, a lot of new inspirations, new ideas, new goals, new hopes and dreams. Really nurturing your life and your love life, okay? This is also the same day that Uranus is going into Taurus. Now, Uranus is the planet of freedom, thinking outside the box, doing something completely different, doing something you've never done before. Okay, so you may want to follow your heart and take that risk. And again, that's going to come with you trying to decide if you are on the right path, because a lot of you are wondering if you are on the right path, and you are. Okay, so don't allow your past to ruin your future, because you guys are on the right path. Okay, but however, with Uranus going into Taurus, again, with Mercury being a Taurus, this is a lot of stubborn energy. So it's like, once you make that decision that you want to be free, that you want to do something different, that you want to go somewhere you've never been, and how exciting you want to be, and how free that you want to be, I think that this is going to shake some things up, not just for you, but for everybody, okay? But for you, Libra, this is all about you really, really communicating your feelings. Now, your ruling planet, Venus, will be in Cancer, which is probably why I feel a lot of Cancer energy here. Your ruling planet will be in Cancer around the 19th, give or take a day, okay? And what that means is that there's a lot of chances for fertility and love and joy on the horizon, okay? Now, whatever it is that you are working towards in your love life, the universe is saying, listen, don't stop, don't give up, okay? Don't quit just yet, because this is not a no. It's just saying that you may have to just change things up a little bit. Switch things up. Switch up your style. Get a new hairdo. Change your style. Dress up differently. Change the way you used to look. Go bald. If you never had a baldy, then you might want to decide to go bald, okay? If you never had a short haircut, ladies, you might decide to do a little short do. If you've never, I don't know, maybe you never wore a suit before, you might decide, hey, I want to dress more assertive. I want to look more business-oriented. So you guys are really switching some things up here. Even in your love life, I see you guys changing up a lot, okay? I see a lot of passion in your love life. What to say? Wow. So don't stop, okay? But if you are wondering if this is the right time for something, I don't know if you guys had any type of questions, or let me just confirm this first. Let me confirm this before I read it to you, because I see don't stop here. So clearly the universe is saying don't stop, okay? Don't worry about the past. Keep going. Be prosperous. Be happy. Be fruitful. So let's see what else the universe wants you to know. I'm going to put that card back that I just had, because I wanted to confirm what this is saying, and this card just didn't confirm that, so I put it back. Especially because I didn't ask any type of direct question, so I didn't understand. Okay, so now it's confirmed, because the other card was no, and this is saying not the right time. So even though this is saying don't stop, this may be saying don't give up, okay? Because whatever has happened is, whatever has happened in the past, it may have caused you to just give up and walk away and not want to deal with it anymore. But this is saying don't stop, okay? So don't stop believing. Don't walk away, because abundance is here. Help is here. However, if you're saying, well, should I remarry this person, or should I get married right now? Maybe not, okay? Or this is saying, should we have children right now? It may not be the right time. It's not saying no. It's just saying not right now, okay? So don't stop believing. Don't give up, okay? However, this is not the right time. So it's not saying no. It's just saying not right now, okay? So whatever it is that you guys have been inquiring about, it's not that it's not going to work out for you. It just not right now, just not the right season, okay? And that may mean whether this is, if you're feeling like, well, I just want to give up and not be with this person anymore, don't do it. It's not the time to walk away. Or this is saying this is not the right time to have children. This is not the right time. But I do see fertility here, and I do feel like you guys a lot of you are working towards that. A lot of you are working towards this new relationship, or this new foundation, or this new home. Whatever it is, you can work towards it, but don't make such a huge decision right this second, okay? Because like I said, with this Taurus energy floating around, with Mercury being in Taurus and Uranus being in Taurus, Mars is going to be in Aquarius. And that around the 16th, that's going to be a very sensitive time, because it's like just as you begin to want to celebrate, something is going to go boom, like right in your face, okay? A lot of disagreements, a lot of conflict, a lot of arguing, but not because you guys are not blessed and not because, and it's not you. We all going to be going through something. And for each and every last one of us, this energy is going to be different. So even though the universe is saying, look, don't give up, it's just saying don't give up. It's just not the right time. It's not saying that it's not going to happen right now. And that's probably why I said that earlier, like early in the video, I stated about a trip being canceled or something, because it may not be the right time for that. So you can go ahead and plan and book something for later on, maybe in June or July. But this is just saying it's not the right time for that, okay? Because I feel like you guys, you and your spouse, for a lot of you anyway, and like I said, guys, this is a general reading, so for a lot of you, this will apply. For some of you, it won't. Like I said, you must check your sun, moon, and rising sign to get clarity, okay? But I will say this. Some of you are still working through some things. A lot of you and your spouse are still working through some troubles and some hard times. So you don't want to say, okay, I'm gonna jump into this right this second. You don't want to do that. You don't want to say, well, let's just rush to move in together. Let's just get remarried, or let's get married. You can get married and you can get engaged, but don't rush to get married so fast. Okay, pump your brakes. Now, I also want to address this other issue here because, like I said, for a lot of you, this energy is going to be different. For a lot of you, this is a okay, but I see don't stop. So it's saying to keep on manifesting, to keep working at it, but don't rush into it, is what I'm hearing, okay? So this may not have anything to do with traveling somewhere. This may have something to do with you guys relocating. So if you had any ideas about relocating, then this is not the right time, okay? This is not the right time. However, don't stop looking, don't stop planning, don't stop working on your credit. Whatever it is that you and your spouse are working towards, it will happen, but just calm down. Do not allow that Mars and Aquarius energy to get you to rebel and to go against your beliefs, okay? Now, I want to see what else the universe has for you, because I believe that Libras will have a good season this month, okay? I do believe that you guys are going to have a good love life, and I do believe that everything is working out for you guys. However, I just don't understand why the universe is saying not right now. I don't understand why it's saying that, so this is why I want to go a little deeper into this really quickly before you guys go. Because I do see engagement here, and I do see that you guys are making a commitment to something. And like I said, it's okay if you and your spouse decide to say, hey, let's do some research let's do some research, okay? You want to reach out to somebody. You want to do your research, go over the paperwork, talk to somebody that's spiritually connected, talk to your pastor or your priest, or somebody that maybe even do something that I do with my cards or something. But you need to reach out and ask for help as much as possible, because I see something unfolding here. However, as it begins to unfold, there's a lot of shocking information, a lot of news, something that you was not aware of, and is going to surprise you on the 16th, okay? So something is unfolding for you. Look at this. Ask for help from others. Wow. Ask for help from others. So, yes, you want to ask for help, okay? If you need to do some research, if you need help finding a house, the planning process starts now. So, you don't necessarily have to say, okay, it's the month of May, I feel good, let's move tomorrow. You don't have to do that. You don't have to feel pressured or rushed. And that may also be where that stubborn energy is coming from. And instead of being very abrasive about it or very mean about it, you can just say, listen, I don't think we should rush into this. Yes, I love you, and yes, I want this with you, but I think that we need to take our time. I think that we don't need to rush. You guys can travel wherever you want, but I don't think that you should rush into relocating or moving anywhere just yet, especially if you just made some really drastic decisions about a year ago or about 6 months ago, especially dealing with this spouse. Don't rush into it. Give your relationship a chance to grow, okay? Now, if you are single, you can expect new love. You can expect a lot of passion, a lot of sexiness, okay? Look at this. If you believe these things will happen, dear love, but you got to believe and you got to have faith. Because like I said, it's not that these things can't happen for you, but it's just not the right time, okay? Now, if you believe that it will happen, 9 out of 10, it will happen, because that is the law of attraction, dear love, okay? Thank you, universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, don't stop. Look at this romance. Your reading is very similar also to Virgo. So I don't know if a lot of you are dating a Virgo or if you have Virgo also in your birth chart, but please review their video as well if you have Virgo in your birth chart. That is the only way to get clarity, okay? Please check your moon, sun, and rising sign so that way you can get clarity. If you perhaps have Virgo in your birth chart, then this will help you understand a lot bit more on what's really going on in your life. I don't know why your cards are flying everywhere like this. So I'm going to do one more. Your reading is very deep, actually. Okay, look at that. Communicate clearly, okay? So again, you may feel like you're getting all this information out there. You may feel like, well, I'm talking as best as I can. I'm speaking fucking English. Why don't you understand me? Why aren't you listening? You know, you may feel like this person is not hearing you, but the truth is you may not be communicating as clearly as you think, okay? So again, back to the very beginning of this video when I said tap into your throat chakra. I don't know where that came from, but I felt like that's what the universe needed you to know. That you need to speak your truth this month, okay? Even in love. If you don't want to live there, if you're not happy, if you are dissatisfied, or if anything has been making you unhappy, you want to communicate the best way you can, and you want to be as honest as you can, and you want to let your spouse know, listen, I do want this with you. I do want to have children. I do want that house, but I don't think it's the right time. I don't think we should rush into it. And it's not saying that we can't be happy or we can't be in love, but I don't think this is the perfect time, you know? And it's really all just about having compassion, you know, and respect your partner's feelings and the things that they may be feeling or what they may be going through. And you guys can have that heart-to-heart conversation. But whatever it is, because for some of you, this may be traveling for somewhere. And for some of you, this is you and your spouse talking about moving somewhere. Or maybe moving into a different aspect of your life. Maybe getting married, having children. So this may not be a physical move. Maybe it's a mental move or a connection where it's allowing you to move forward in your relationship. You know, it can be something in that matter. Having children, getting engaged, getting married. So it may be you trying to do that. And maybe your spouse is telling you this is not the right time. And you may find yourself getting frustrated. But that week, when Mercury goes into Taurus, when Uranus goes into Taurus, whenever you have two fixed signs, honey, it's going to be explosive. So be prepared. I'm warning you that week is going to be crazy, okay? But you got to be grounded. If you have any earth friends, reach out to them. If you have any earth family, hang around them because they're going to keep you grounded and keep you smiling and laughing and elevating you. So you want to surround yourself around a lot of positive energy, dear love. So I love you, Libra. I'm so sorry that your reading was so deep and long and intense. That it was very good, I believe. I think it was good. And I think that if you would like something more personally just for you, just go to my website, g1insights.org. It should be somewhere in the video, either up top, over there, down there, over there. Also, I will also post my email address at the bottom of the video as well, so you guys can be connected with me and email me if you need me. And I love you. I love you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye, Libra.